we are right in front of City Hall. We're directly across the street, and in back of me is what used to be a supermarket in a large parking lot. It's on Church Street, and this is frontage road in front of me. And this is an enormous step in filling in and making Gloversville not only walkable, but actually attracting people to the city. It's going to be, I'm going to let Ken describe the project to you. Ken, go ahead. It's a 75 units, right?
Yes, Mayor. Thank
you. It's really geared toward artists and artisans' residences. Isn't that correct?
Yes. It's similar to our other projects that we've done in the Hudson Valley, and we have 2 here in the Mohawk Valley that are under construction. It's a mix of units with a preference for artists and those involved in artists or literary activities, maker spaces, if you will. And then we have some middle income units where we give the tenant a rent break to attract them into an area that has been that is in need of revitalization. And then we have some units, some workforce housing units. We have completed 4 of these projects in the Hudson Valley. They have been very, very well received. The 2 projects here in the Mohawk Valley are under construction, one in Oneonta and one in Rome. As the mayor mentioned, we normally find spots that is in need of that connectivity again. You've been cut off from a different part of the city, either for lack of investment and other reasons. And what we seek to do is to bridge that connectivity, bridge that between here and Main Street. What we've designed here on Glove City Lofts, in addition to the 75 units, at the far end, we have a gallery that we're going to work with the Glove City Arts Alliance. It's about a 2,000 square foot gallery. It's a beautiful space. It will be 2-story, high windows, where some of the artists here will display some of their wares, and other artists in the area who work with Glove City Lofts Alliance. But what you'll see is when you're walking up on Main Street, and Main Street gets the foot traffic picking up, you'll be able to look down, and it'll draw you down here. It'll draw the foot traffic down, and that's what we seek to do. So we're thrilled to be here. I met the mayor 3.5 years ago. I came here and I saw the potential. It reminded me of a couple places we've worked in before. We own the building and the lot. My son and I have skin in the game, and we own it. We will be applying for funding, hopefully sometime this fall, November or December. And if all goes well, we could be breaking ground here next June.
About how long does it take to build a facility like this? It's going to be a 3-story building, correct?
Yeah, it'll be a 4-story building,
3
to 4 stories, and it'll take us about 18 months. It'll take us 18 months. The rent-up the whole process is a 2-year process. Mm-hmm. So the construction is 18, 19 months, and then you have 4 or 5 months for the rent-up, stabilization, and then in 2 years start to finish, hopefully.
Yeah, a couple of things I want to mention about this. One is that there's something called the creative class. People who are musicians, artists, people who create foods and that type of thing, chefs. Those types of people are what's called the creative class. And statistics are showing that there's been a tremendous growth in the economic viability of the creative economy. Mm-hmm. And that is projected in the next 10 to 15 years to be 34% of the entire U.S. economy. So investing in and attracting creative people to the community is key to future economic prosperity in the city. So what we're doing is we're actually building back a city with job opportunities and greater life, similar to what is remembered by the older people in the community. The other thing I want to mention is that this project is not only a tremendous project for the DRI, but it dovetails with some of the other public projects that we're doing, because we're creating public spaces between Main Street and here and into Trail Station Park that are going to be very attractive to people for recreational uses and also for commercial and leisure activities. So there'll be plazas where people can eat. There'll be restaurants and all of that. And this is exactly what Ken is talking about when he talks about that synergy and that walkability in a downtown. So we're really excited about this, and we're looking forward to real success for you and for us in the future, Ken.
Well, Mayor, when I came here 3.5 years ago, one thing we look for is we look for an area that has, as I say, good bones. But we also look for, it's very difficult to develop today. It's like untying a Gordian knot. But when you have partners like yourself and the Fulton County Center for Regional Growth, there's more hands in there than just my hand untying that Gordian knot. And that's very, very helpful. And that's what I look for. And the will is there. The city's been tremendous. Everybody who we work with, and that's why my son and I made the decision to. We don't normally buy the property before we actually receive the funding, but we're committed to this, and I look forward to the day we put a shovel in the ground. And I look forward to the day we cut a ribbon.
That'd be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, man.